Alrighty then. Successful indie author, 5-minute focus episode 884. Most people don't love themselves. What a crazy topic for authors to think about. Well, authors, isn't self-loathing the key to authordom and to the key to being a great author? Maybe, kind of, no. As an author, you can share those insecurities that you have with the rest of the universe, strangers, by hiding it within your stories. You can address those insecurities, address those failures, everything you hate about yourself, and put it in books. Make yourself better. Make yourself figure it out and do better and be a better person. And guess what? Then you will be. You can live through your own characters. That's what we get to do as authors. But self-loathing, that's no way to go through life. That might be why you have a problem with marketing. I can't market. Why? Because you hate yourself. If you don't, guess what? You can look at this book impassionately and say, this is a good story. Hey, maybe you could look at this. This is a good story. It's a good story about redemption. It's a story about psychological horror. It's a story about aliens in a distant universe. And this is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Go watch some movies. It is a tough topic because you have to look at yourself. And that's the hardest place to look. You know all your own dark secrets. You know everything you don't like. And then you do it anyway, day after day. You try to fix some things, but there's other things that just crop up and it just makes you cringe. And you're just, I wish I hadn't have done that. I wish I hadn't said that. I wish I didn't look like this. I wish I wasn't me. No, this is the hand you're dealt. You got to play it. This is it. You have to play this hand. So do the best you can with it. And that's by being an author. You can be somebody else. You can put yourself into a different character. You can put yourself into a different world, and you can make better things happen. And you can address anything that you had from your past and make it better. So look at ways to do that by writing your stories. I mean, if we had to evaluate ourselves, I was in the Marine Corps for 20 years, and you always had to evaluate people who worked for you, had to do their performance reviews. And if I had to do my own, I would always give myself like the lowest marks. And that was the worst. But don't do that. Build a wall, build a facade, and let it become a wall, and then let it become a castle wall. And it gets bigger and bigger and thicker until all of a sudden that is you. You are the castle. You're not a facade anymore. It's the best you can do. Love what you can become because potential is everything that isn't right this second. Potential is later today. Potential is tomorrow. Give yourself the most potential possible. Be a great author. Write those words today. Study them. Let others give you feedback, others you respect who are in your genre, and then write some more words. And I think you'll see that you're going to get better as an author, and maybe even better as a person, because you're addressing any issues you might have in a healthy way, not in a pin frogs to a board way in high school biology. I still didn't like that, so I don't do that anymore. Peace, fellow humans. Love yourself. You're going to find out. Works out a lot better. It's easier to sell your books if you don't hate yourself, for Pete's sake.